far below the surface of our planet's oceans. In a world of crushing pressure and eternal darkness lives a creature so mysterious most of us have never even heard its name. It's called the Baston fish, and its story is one of survival against all odds. Today, we're diving into its secret saga, a tale that has unfolded for millions of years, far from human eyes. Imagine a place where the pressure is strong enough to crumple steel and the water is just a few degrees above freezing. This is the kingdom of the Baston fish. Yet, in this seemingly impossible environment, this remarkable creature has not just survived. It has thrived. So, how does it do it? The key lies in a single, stunning feature, a glowing blue stripe that runs down each side of its body. This isn't just for show. It's a natural light, a phenomenon called bioluminescence, and it's the Baston fish's ultimate tool for life in the dark. It uses this light to communicate with others, to lure in its food, and, most importantly, to defend itself. When a predator approaches, the Baston fish flashes its stripes in a rapid, brilliant burst of light. In the pitch black of the deep sea, this sudden flash is blinding, giving the fish just enough time to make a clean getaway. What makes this creature even more incredible is its ancient lineage. Scientists believe the ancestors of the Baston fish lived near the ocean's surface around 200 million years ago, swimming in the same waters as ancient marine reptiles, long before the dinosaurs vanished. Over vast stretches of time, as the oceans changed and knew, fiercer predators emerged. These early fish were forced to retreat deeper and deeper. This epic journey into the abyss forged the modern Baston fish, perfectly adapted to a life of darkness. You might expect a creature from such a harsh world to be a fearsome hunter, but the Baston fish is surprisingly peaceful. It doesn't actively hunt. Instead, it's a patient opportunist, waiting for tiny, drifting plankton and crustaceans to be carried towards it on the slow, deep-sea currents. Its large, incredibly sensitive fins act like a radar, detecting the faintest vibrations in the water. When a meal comes within range, it glides forward silently, capturing it with a quick, precise snap of its small but effective mouth. Of course, life in the deep is a constant challenge. The Baston fish isn't alone down there. It shares its world with larger, more dangerous creatures, like deep-sea eels and shadowy sharks that can sense even the slightest movement. To stay safe, these fish have developed a unique social strategy. They gather in small groups that satisfies moving us on. They drift along the faces of underwater cliffs and canyons. Their synchronized glowing stripes create a mesmerizing, confusing light show for any potential attackers. It's a beautiful example of safety in numbers, where their shared light becomes a collective shield. Perhaps the most breathtaking secret of the Baston fish is its annual breeding ritual. Once a year, prompted by a subtle shift in the deep ocean currents, thousands of them begin an incredible journey upward. They rise from the crushing depths to a slightly brighter, shallower layer of water, still hundreds of meters below the surface. Here, they engage in a spectacular dance of light. Males and females twist and circle one another, their blue stripes pulsing and shimmering like a galaxy of floating stars in the dark water. This enchanting performance can last for hours and is considered one of the rarest and most beautiful natural spectacles on our planet. It's been captured on camera only a handful of times by deep-sea robotic vehicles. After this luminous ballet, the fish return to their home in the abyss, leaving their fertilized eggs to drift in the relative safety of the midwater. When the young hatch, they don't yet have their iconic blue stripes. Instead, they glow with a faint, ghostly white light. They spend the first few months of their lives in this midwater zone, slowly growing and developing their signature blue glow. Eventually, instinct calls them downward, and they sink into the eternal night that will be their home for the rest of their lives. Though small and elusive, the Baston fish is a cornerstone of its fragile ecosystem. By feeding on tiny organisms, it helps to cycle essential nutrients through the deep-sea food web. In turn, it becomes a source of food for larger predators, sustaining the delicate balance of life in the abyss. Without quiet, unassuming creatures like the Baston fish, the entire deep ocean environment could lose its stability. The truth is, we know astonishingly little about our own planet. Humans have explored more of the surface of the moon than we have of our own ocean floors. It is estimated that we've only seen about 5% of what's down there, which means there are potentially millions of species, like the Baston fish, living lives we can't even imagine. The Baston fish serves as a powerful reminder of how much is still left to be discovered, how many secrets are still waiting in the deep. It's a symbol of resilience, a testament to the fact that life can find a way to flourish in the most extreme, inhospitable places on Earth, as our technology improves. Scientists hope to one day study this creature more closely and unlock more of its secrets. But for now, the next time you stand by the shore and look out the vast moment, imagine the world hidden beneath the waves, a silent, shimmering kingdom where the Baston fish glides through the dark, carrying the light of ancient history, on its sides a living lantern that has glowed for millions of years, hidden far, far below. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the unknown. If you love exploring the mysteries of our world, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. See you next time.